Hello everyone. So if you've just watched my recent video, you'll see what we're talking about today. I'm not actually sitting on the toilet, just for those of you who are worried. Look, ta-da, see, it's a very pretty toilet, but for the purposes of this video, I'm just going to talk you through some of the things that I have found helpful. And I thought, thing is, okay, right, TMI, we're getting into the details now. So when I had to manually disimpact myself because of codeine. I was on it for like a month, so, and the doctor didn't give me any like laxative or anything, which they're supposed to do. But anyway, so I ended up on the phone to my sister who used to work with the elderly, and I was like, Jen, how do you do this? Kind of thing. So the thing of trying to poo, there are different things that you can try. But I found her describing it on the phone, A, just made me giggle, and B, wasn't that helpful because it's just like, where do you put your hands and all that kind of thing. So I'm just going to take you through it because, you know, I don't mind. Okay, so the first thing I would say is make sure that you have your water with you, because if you're going to be on the loo for a while, actually the water's going to help just sort of keep everything okay. The next thing that I would highly recommend investing in is just one of these little sort of like DIY working stools. They fold up, so they're very sort of inobtrusive. They could just tuck by the side, and then they fold out like that, and they give you height, which is the first thing that's important. So as you can see now, I've got my knees much higher, and for some reason that helps. So I'm sure there are scientific reasons for it, but you know, you can Google those yourself. So that's the first thing I do. I then take my hands and I put them there, so sort of just below sort of basically where my ovaries are, and I dig them in, and then I go forward like this. And sometimes I'll leave that area and then I'll just touch my toes for a little bit. Sometimes I clip my toenails or like just do something so that you're down there in that position, and then come back up and then go back down. And I've found that very helpful. Another thing that I do is rowing. Because you know, we're trying to get this thing out, so and it's not like necessarily out, but just like further down the colon, because if you're experiencing this, hopefully only the people who like need help with this will switch this video on, but yeah, watch it, it's fun, you know, whatever. So rowing is just and it's working this area. Now another thing that is quite helpful, I'll just show you here, is you go where your tummy button is and you draw a question mark around like that, and just do that and press in. But the most helpful thing that I have found is actually to put one leg up, because then you can actually tiptoe a bit more, and one down and then lean like that. That seems to really help. So there we go, there are my top tips for trying to go to the loo. You're welcome. I'm trying to think if there are any others. And then just keep hydrated. I know some people find like reading or whatever is helpful. I don't find that helpful because I've remembered the other thing. So, women who have experienced birth will know this one, but basically it's the panting that you do when you go through contractions. So the that one, that also helps, and you'll actually feel that working. And then the other thing to do is to sit up with your back almost like that, and then breathe in and breathe out, and then actually the breathing in seems to be the bit that helps push things down. This is a great video. This is going to have so many clicks. Not. Anyway, I don't do them for clicks, I do them to try and help people. Because if I had have had like a video of how to help rather than a phone call, we would have been, you know, cooking. So those are things that I have found helpful. Another one that some people say is to find your tummy button and then to go 3 fingers down and then to press in there. I've never found that helpful, but you know, some people might, so I'll just share it just in case. But I think the most helpful thing would be to do the stool. Not the stool, the stool. Okay. Hope you find that helpful. You don't have to put in the comments if you find it helpful. Okay. And I'm not like an exhibitionist. I'm just like, do you know what? If it helps someone, I'm willing to do it. Okay, within reason. Okay, lots of love. Bye. Oh, and for those of you who are interested, I got my fit test results back and it says no further action required because it's less than 7 on the scale. But because I still have the symptoms, I'm still going ahead with all like the consultations and that kind of thing.